Morning, everyone. This is Rodee. This is 8 for 8. It's 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It's 9 o'clock in beautiful downtown Halifax. As Paul so eloquently said this morning, we are filled with liquid sunshine, and we're grateful for the flowers and the trees and the grass that will be ever greener as a result of this rain. I planted some amazing sunflower starter plants that we started in our front porch this spring, and now they're ready to go in the ground. And these are those gigantico sunflowers that grow to be 12 and 14 feet tall. And in fact, we've had them at 14 feet in the past. And I'm so excited about them because they're already big and strong and vibrant, and the rain has come at the exact perfect time to help them on their way to being the biggest and the strongest yet. So I'm really grateful for that. Welcome everyone to this call. I want to talk, I've been listening to, it's interesting, it's kind of like the plumber who has the leaky faucet. I lots of times forget about doing EFT on my own issues, and I have three major things, as some of you know, that I've wanted to kind of take care of in my own life. And so I got a hold of Carolux, the Vibration of Abundance. And I started listening to that, and it is a wonderful program. I highly recommend it. It's not very expensive. We'll put the link up on the website for 8 for 8 if you want to look at it. But one of the things she talks about fairly regularly throughout the course, it's 12 CDs, is this idea of being clear in what we're wanting to attract. In being, and the word she uses is clarity, and I think clarity comes up over and over in the practice of Ho'oponopono. And so clarity is the topic for today. So the idea is that when we have a subconscious memory or a subconscious tape that's playing over and over and over in our body or in the back of our subconscious mind, that limits us, that, for example, let's use the ideas like, I don't deserve to be successful. This is the big one for a lot of people. And when you think, well, I don't deserve to be successful, but I want to be successful, you're sending an unclear message to the universe. The universe doesn't know what to do with that. And so as weeks ago we talked about clutter. And the idea of clutter is kind of the same way. You've got all this clutter in your home or in your head or in your car or in your office, and you're not really clear about where everything is. You're not really clear about the space that was meant to house all of that stuff. What that stuff all means to you. And I think it's really about the same thing. Clarity within our own messages that we're sending to the universe. And so the idea of going back to sorry, something unclear caught in my throat there. Going back to this idea of sending a clear message to the universe. When the universe gets a clear message, then it will respond. In fact, it must respond. And so it's our responsibility to find that clarity. Now, one of the ways that you can do that is every time you start to think about anything, and I think this is has become one of Paul's wonderful revelations about Ho'oponopono. He posted it on our new ice blue cleaning website, which I highly recommend you take a look at. And he said, now whenever I start to think, I just stop thinking, I recognize that I'm thinking, and I start cleaning. And it's allowed a very powerful, intelligent, thinking mind to stop chattering. And the chatter quiets down, and the cleaning opens up the 0-point energy, which allows inspiration to flow into your life, which is what we really want. And that flow of inspiration is tantamount to response from the universe for under the laws of attraction. So all these things, these things are all working together. So the response from the universe under the laws of attraction comes when we are clear about not only what we want, but that we deserve what we want, that we know exactly what it is and why we want it, why it's good for us and why it's good for everybody in our awareness, and for the greater good. And so let's get clear. Tapping on the karate chop point. Even though I sometimes send unclear messages to the universe, I love and accept myself deeply and completely. Even though I'm not always clear about what I want, I choose to recognize when I'm conflicted and release that conflict by tapping or cleaning or some other tool that is useful for this process. And I love and accept myself. I am clear on that. Even though I may not be clear on that statement, I choose to become loving and accepting of myself over time. And as I find clarity, I will find what I want. Is it not true that when I'm feeling really low, that everything seems to come to me from a low vibration? But the idea is to find clarity and raise vibration and speak to the universe in a language that the universe can understand. Top of the head. I seek clarity in my life, in my relationships, in my work, in my living space, in my working space. I seek clarity, and when I am clear, I focus what I want like a laser and let the universe know that this is it. This is what I truly want, and I am ready for it, and I deserve it. Inside out. This is what I want. I'm ready for it, and I deserve it. Outside out. This is what I want. I'm ready for it, and I deserve it. And under the eye. I am clear as a bell. In fact, ringing bells helps us become clear, so I recommend that on occasion. I am clear as a bell as to what I want. Under the nose. When I feel a conflict arise within me, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve success. I don't feel happy right now. Someone has made me angry. Someone has disappointed me. My expectations have been dashed. When I feel any of that, I choose to release it, forgive myself and all others, and become clear on what it is that I want on the chin. I can write down an I want statement and listen for the tail enders that show up within that statement and work on those by tapping or cleaning. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. On the collarbone. I am clear as a sunny day. I am clear as if I'm standing on top of a mountain above all of the clouds. And there's nothing in the way of my conversation with universal life. Under the arm. My blood and chi are flowing smoothly. I'm filled with peace and joy. I am free of pain and illness. I am blessed with good fortune. And I am clear on my conversations with the universe. Thank you so much. This is Al Rodee. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Please, there's a huge amount of power coming through the Ice Blue Cleaning website. I'm grateful for those of you who've already signed up. And if you haven't, please at least take a look at it and take advantage of the free trial. And I couldn't be more clear about icebluecleaning.com. Thank you for being with me for all this time on 8 for 8, and we'll see you next week. I love you. Bye.